Here at Kitchen Magic, we want to make sure that you know how to properly measure your counter so that we can give you a proper quote on measuring the counter. So to begin, your counter may have a peninsula or an island or various corners involved, so it can be confusing as to exactly what sections we need. So let's start with this section here. Always measure directly to the wall, to the edge of the counter, to the next highest inch. In this case, we're going to go 58 inches. With a peninsula like this, we want to make sure we have proper dimensions of the width and depth as well. Here we're going to take it to the edge is 32 inches. Make sure that if you have any overhangs, we need to know the proper depth of the overhang so we know whether or not you need a support under your new countertop as well. So in this case, we're going to take it 7 inches for that. Now, same goes for this whole side. We want the entire length from end to end. If this was another corner, we'd still want the measurement from the end to the corner. And don't worry about your sink, that'll get taken out separately. So again, the measurement from end to end, 93 inches would be the next highest inch. And then just for consistency, we also want one measurement from the wall to the edge of the counter in your main counters, 25 inches in this case. And that's how you properly measure your counter for our pricing. Now, as it relates to your wall cabinetry, there's a couple of measurements that we would like you to get. One in particular would be the height of the wall cabinet door. A standard wall cabinet door will be 30 inches, as this one is. If it's anything above that, we need to know that so we know to prepare for a tall door. As well as any trim that's going around the top of the upper cabinets, in this case crown molding, we'd like to get the full length in foot of what that crown molding is. And we need it on all facets. So here we have 19 inches, here we have another 19 inches, this front 27, and any returns going from the cabinet, the trim edge to the wall, 16 inches. All of these measurements are necessary so we can give you that accurate quote. The base cabinets are generally a standard 36 inches or less, so most of the time we don't need any measurements on your base cabinets unless you have an oversized cabinet.